What's up, YouTube? This the boy said he said, and this is a response to what I seen on World Star about fuck boy Donald Trump, and he says that black people have nothing to lose, and we're living in poverty, and our schools are broken, and we filling up the penitentiaries, so we should vote for him. Common sense would tell that white cracker, that's the reason we not gonna vote for you. Cause we don't have anything to lose. We don't even participate in that vote shit. And Obama got a little bit of the votes because he's half black. Common sense. And I myself benefited just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I got medical, and that's the only thing I got. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thankful for that, because my black ass, they don't want to give my black ass that. But that's real important for human beings to have medical. So he get a thumbs up on that. Everything else, he really ain't done nothing. But back to the subject. Donald J. Punk ass Trump. We don't have nothing to lose, so we might as well vote for you. I'm gonna tell you what, cracker. We ain't voting for you. I ain't voting for you. I ain't voting no way. But if I vote for you, you gonna have to buy my vote. Now, shit, you can give me cut me a check for $5,000, and I'll vote for you. And I still don't give a fuck. And yes, I am in the ghetto. And yes, the schools are broken here. And yes, everything else that you fucking said. You clown. You such a clown. You a bozo. You shrewd. You got higher up Republicans that don't like you. And you're not going to be the president unless the Bilderbergers say so. Because you're not in the Bilderberger group. And I haven't heard about you being in or associated with any of those type people. The CFR, the Trilateral Commission, the Bilderbergers, they don't even like you. So your chances of being president is minute. Next to none. So I just want to say that what he says usually don't get under my skin, because like I won't say I'm thick-skinned, but I'm medium-skinned. And a lot of what that fuck nigga say don't get under my skin, but that kind of rubbed me the wrong way, because now he desperate because his campaign is falling off, and all these news media outlets is reporting that his campaign is falling off, and all the higher ups in his campaign is leaving, and people of importance is leaving his campaign. They feel like he's stupid and he keeps saying dumb stuff. You clearly don't have the temperament to be the president. You clearly don't have the swagger to be the president. You dress your son in polo all the time. I'm in the ghetto and I dress in polo all the time. What is you saying? Like, what is you saying? Brand new, out the pack. That shit is easily accessible. No disrespect to the king, to the god Ralph Lauren, but that shit is easily accessible. I've never seen your son dressed in anything but polo with your cheap ass. Where are you shopping at while you talking about the ghetto? Because I know I'm shopping at Neiman Marcus and Saks still. Living in the ghetto and still sleeping on designer bed spreads. With $100 pillows and $100 spread sheets, $100 fitted sheets. So, not to brag or boast. This ain't about me being braggadocious, and this ain't about my bravado or my persona or none of that, man. This is strictly a response to what I heard, and he's such a clown and so shrewd for saying that. Like, that's the shrewdest thing we ever heard. Even white people think you shrewd. So, you're not getting the black vote unless you buy it. Punk motherfucker, like you've been buying everything else. Since you living at the top of the penthouse in your own place. And it's gold plated everything. Everything's gold plated. Why isn't everything solid gold? Since you got money like that. What is that, 10 karat gold you got that shit plated with? What's the purity on that shit? Since you talking shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't no real rich nigga, because a real rich nigga don't want to be president. Need to be somewhere jet skiing in Monaco somewhere. Or Dubrovnik, off the coast of Dubrovnik in Croatia somewhere. Clown. You're probably not even well traveled. You're a clown. Period. And we already know that you're part of the Illuminati bloodline. But you still not affiliated with nobody in the CFR, or none of the Bilderbergers, or none of that. Because they're the ones that decide who's going to be president and who's not. Period. You know, so we're not going to vote for you, and we're not going to vote for Hillary neither. Because she already been in the White House as a first lady. Then she served as Secretary of State. So why does she want to be president? You know what I'm saying? They just want it for the clout and just to add to their repertoire, to their portfolio, that they've been president, and they want the Secret Service protection for life, and they want the little 400 grand check they get, and they want to live in the White House. Them people, Hillary has already been powerful. She come from a power family, and like they've said in the media, I've heard it a few times. The presidency is not something to be passed from power family to power family, from the Bushes to the Clintons, back to the Bushes, back to the Clintons. So I just want you to know that, just because we black and we in the ghetto don't mean we can't read. We ain't just got off the plantation. We got common sense. I can read you up the front and down the back. Donald J. Trump. 10 karat gold plated everything and pretending like that shit solid gold. That shit 10 karat gold, nigga. Who you think you fooling? Gold plated everything. Get that shit solid gold. And what ain't solid gold, get it rose gold. So it's gold mixed with copper. As opposed to some type of metal that's plated over 10 karat gold that ain't worth nothing. Clown. So, like I said, man, we're going to keep this video short, man. Like, what you said was shrewd. It was disrespectful. And like, well-to-do, affluent white people don't even find you attractive. They're not even voting for you. So why would we vote for you? And you're going to say our school. And I'm glad you said that, because you're at the top of the pyramid. And that means that you're a co-conspirator in our schools being broken in the community. In mass incarceration of black people in the community. And not just black people, white people too. Because when I was in the penitentiary in 2007, it was half white, if not 55%. When I got to the penitentiary, I said, where's all the black people? It was half white, at least 50%. So you're a co-conspirator. So I'm glad you said what you said. And a lot of people catch on, a lot of people won't. But I'm just not no dummy. Never have been a dummy. And shit, as a third party, anybody see this video can vote me in for president, and I'll be in there in the White House. And and I'll do what I can to make this a better country. And it won't be about rich and poor. We're gonna make sure everybody got something. The rich are not gonna be able to make fun of the poor. They want poor here to make rich something. If everybody was rich, it wouldn't be nothing to complain about. So the higher ups on the pyramid want poor people to make them feel better. They got low self-esteem. And also, they are the jinn created a fire. And they're in the end of days. This is the end of days. That's what the movie X-Men Apocalypse is about. That's what all these movies are about. The end of days. We're in it right now. So, Donald J. Trump, no, you're not getting the black vote. Black people not voting. If we vote, it'll be for Obama to be in for the remainder of the goddamn apocalypse. How about that? Now. So our medical won't get cut off. First thing you're going to do is cut medical off. That's the first thing you're going to do is make sure black people ain't got shit, is fuck the ghetto up some more. That's the first thing you're going to fucking do. Must think we stupid. So I'm glad I got my books. I bought my little books out the closet that I read. These are good reads. Robert Greene, 48 Laws of Power. And I want to talk about, with the current situation right now with Hillary and Donald Trump, you're put on the horns of dilemma, and you're gored either which way you turn. So that's why people who are smart are not voting for either. Because you're voting for the lesser of two evils. You're on the horns of dilemma, and you're gored either way you turn. So with that being said, Donald Trump, you're not getting the black vote. The way you asked was disrespectful. You shrewd. You don't have the disposition or the swagger to be the president. You're not smart enough to be the president. Your vocabulary is lackluster. Your mannerisms are, I don't know what type of mannerisms them are, but you certainly are like an ugly person inside and out. Like you're not attractive inside and out. And you're competing with a president that is nice looking. So people really don't want to see your ugly ass up in there. Because you funny looking. Period. This is me, C. Douglas. That's what I said. And I'm about to sign off, man. Leave your comment at the bottom. Feel free to use your right to say what the fuck you want. Peace.